Hey everybody, Sarah Taylor here. This is getting set up right now, so give me a second while I make sure everything's working properly. All right, it looks like it's working. Yay! Happy Wednesday, you guys. Sorry, my dog's in here. So every Wednesday, we do a lunch and learn here on Team Taylor, and I cover different topics. So you guys can go back and look at the old lunch and learns and old Monday master classes that we do. We always do 2 trainings a week, Monday and Wednesday. Monday is at night, Wednesday is during the day. So today, I'm going to cover all about our silver. What is silver, and how do you guys get your products paid for, even if you don't want to build a business? So we're going to cover those 2 things today. You guys let me know if you're here. Give me a shout out below, say hi, give me some likes. But for future reference, if you guys miss one of these and you want to go back and you want to learn about all the different topics I've covered, we've cover everything from products to business opportunities, power hours, how to work your business, detox, die-off, just all sorts of different topics. If you click on the left-hand side, if you're on your computer, of this page and click on the videos tab, that'll bring it up. You can also look through on your phone and click on the photo albums and then click videos on your phone. And you can go through all the different trainings that we've done. Every time we go live in here, it's a training. So also tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm going to be posting a little bit later today, but tomorrow, so exactly 1 day from now, basically, I am going to be bringing on Brittany Baggett. She signed 19 ambassadors last month, and I'm going to put her on my hot seat, and we are going to have a little fun, learn what she did to get all those ambassadors a whole little over a year into her business. So she's not brand new. Where are these people coming from? And she's going to talk to us a little bit about her process and the verbiage she used and just how she did it. So without further ado, you guys, I'm seeing people hop on here now, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I actually made a PowerPoint for today, which is super fun. So let me share this. Here we go. All right, hopefully you guys can see that. Let me go like this and then get started. Okay, so we're going to talk today all about going silver in Plexus. What that means, what silver is even about, how do you get there? It's definitely one of those Plexus jargon terms. It's actually the first rank in Plexus. And then we're going to be talking to you guys about why you should want to do it, even if you're not necessarily here to build a business. You're just here to be taking the products and getting some health results. So going silver, first I wanted to define what silver even is. And as you can see from this handy little graphic in front of us, this is you right here at the top. And literally, silver in Plexus simply means that you've added 1, 2, 3 people to your team. You've referred in 3 people. Now, many of you guys are here just for the discounts, which I signed up for as well. I did not sign up to make this a business at all. In fact, I wanted nothing to do with the business aspect of it. But I was having really good results as a customer and really believed in the products after my research, and I wanted to help my friends feel better too. And so I made a post on Facebook, and I called up a couple of my friends and I talked to them. And I told them what was happening with me, what I'd been seeing from reading some testimonies, and thought it could help them. They didn't have the same issues as me. I was dealing with postpartum depression. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and mental issues and things like that, and really struggling that aspect of motherhood. And the people that I shared with weren't necessarily at that same stage of life, but what I had researched from me taking the products, I thought, you know what, if it's helping me with my issues, it's probably going to help them too. So I called up my mom because she had just had a hysterectomy and was having some major hormone issues and sleep issues, I called up my sister-in-law because she was really desperately wanting to lose some weight and get a little bit healthier. And I called up my best friend growing up. She was struggling with type 2 diabetes and kidney disease, severe kidney disease. And so I called up those people and I talked to them and I just said, hey, you know what? I've stumbled on these products. I really think that they're going to help. Obviously, I don't have the same health issues as you, but here we go. You guys, and that's how I did it. And I also shared with them the opportunity to possibly make some money if they wanted to. I personally wasn't even sure if I was going to take that route with this yet, but what I did know is that it was worth them trying because of the 60-day money back guarantee. I had already kind of sussed that whole situation out, realized it was an actual legitimate money back guarantee. And I was like, you know what, you should just sign up for the discount like me. Let's do this together. Let's test these products out together. And that's how I went silver in my first couple days of signing up to be an ambassador. I've never once paid for my products since starting. Never once. My first check was $1,700. So for me, it was a big deal. But what you get when you go silver is you get a business building bonus of $75. So each one of these people that you refer in that purchases a welcome pack, you get $25 each, okay? So that's where I'm coming up with that $75. You get points if they are commission qualified. So if these people also have, get a $199 welcome pack, a larger welcome pack, or they get $100 in sales or purchase $100 over their welcome pack, something like that, they're going to get points as well. So those Plexus points pay out really nicely, kind of like stocks. It's a profit sharing plan within the company, and you get 5 points for each one of these folks. And usually those points are worth $3 or more. So that's a really lucrative aspect of our compensation plan, but that's where those points are coming in. You also get a silver bonus of $100, as you can see there. So the absolute minimum that you guys are going to get just from doing me and then adding 3 people with the 3 codes that you guys got last month, you're going to get at least $175, which more than covers what you guys signed up for if you sign up for the $99 welcome pack. If you do anything more than that, it's just icing on the cake. And if you do that within 14 days, you're going to get $200 in extra bonuses. So that works out to $422.70. Over here, if you do it within your first 30 days, you can see that it works out to $322.70, estimated based on what those points are going to look like at the end of the month, right? So that's kind of silver in a nutshell, and you guys can stop there or you can keep going. Basically, it's like referring shampoo to a friend or referring a new restaurant that you're trying. You went there once and it looks good, or you're researching something. And I do this all the time, especially with my close girlfriends. I'll be researching something online and be like, hey, you know what? Why don't we do it together? Let's try it with me. Why don't you try it with me? Because I always want to do it with a partner, with a friend, something along those lines. So that's basically what silver is. It's a term for just referring in a couple of your friends, and you get some great bonuses for doing it too, so that you don't have to worry about your products getting covered going forward. Where that money goes is it goes into your Plexus Pay portal, and it can sit there and you can use it to purchase your products the next month, or you can transfer it into your bank account. We get paid these business building bonuses every single Friday. So you have the potential of getting paid 5 times a month, sometimes a little bit more, depending on how the month works out. So that part is really amazing. And those business building bonuses can start to really add up as your team goes on too. If you decide to make this a business, you can, I used to pay for, or still do, pay for my groceries with those Friday checks, and that was a big deal for us. So one of the things too that I want to cover with this is that I briefly explained that, the first people I called were because I wanted to help them. I knew that my girlfriends were dealing with some big issues. So I thought, you know what, I haven't seen a whole lot with this company, but I'm going to trust it and I'm going to see what it can do because I'm reading these testimonies and I think that it can help. So like I said, I called my mom, I called my best friend, and I called my sister-in-law, and we talked about these products and what they could potentially do for them over the long term. And to me, I didn't have a great grasp on the compensation plan at that point. I knew that my upline was making a good amount of money, or my 2 uplines above me was making a good amount of money. But from that perspective, I was just starting because I liked what I was seeing with the products. I liked the research, I liked the testimonies I was seeing, and I knew people in my life that could possibly benefit from this. So it wasn't necessarily about like selfish reasons for me. It was more, I wanted to see my mom feel better and start sleeping, you know, and she was waking up hundreds of times per night. You can ask her, she's still on this page, still taking these products and still sleeping amazing. So those are kind of my motivations for it. And it was all about being the helper, being the life raft for somebody struggling. And I knew the testimonies I was seeing people with thyroid issues, finding relief, autoimmune diseases, PCOS, diabetes, migraines. I was seeing the mommy energy and relief from my mental issues. And so that was a big draw as well. And of course, weight loss, that's not going to come immediately, but we were seeing these exceedingly amazing weight loss testimonies coming out of Plexus. And over the course of 5 years, you wouldn't believe the amount of testimonies we've seen. We have that testimony page that you guys want to go check out too. But, you know, I didn't have all these issues that are listed on this page, but I was seeing stories of success and stories that gave me hope to talk to a couple of my friends that I knew could maybe benefit from this. And if it didn't work, they could get their money back, right? So how does going silver or referring a couple of people in impact you and your goals? Not even just the money goals, but the product goals and those types of things. I find when I do these types of things, any sort of weight loss or anything that needs any kind of accountability, I do so much better when I have somebody doing it with me, whether it's my husband, whether it's my best friend, some coworkers, what have you. You know, we've all done those, you know, throw the money into the pool and whoever loses the most weight wins. You're suddenly motivated, right? Like you're motivated beyond just your self-motivation because you're like, I want to win, or I want to beat this person, or they're helping me hold me accountable on the days that I want to come home and eat some ice cream, you know, that kind of thing. So accountability partners really make this more fun. It's something new, it's something exciting. You guys are able to do this together, and it really increases your success rate too, because they hold you accountable to not quitting on the bad day, or not quitting when you're like, man, this is hard. Like, I don't know about this, right? You know, getting healthy isn't the fun part. Eating all the things is the fun part. So those accountability partners really, really do help when you're starting out on a new health journey. Makes it fun. You have that friendly competition. And then with our compensation plan or referral program, it takes the stress off of the money aspect, because you know you've got to give these products at least 90 days to work and to really start to see some results in you and to feel better and to, you know, have those wins. You need to be consistent on your products. So you need to purchase the products, right? You need to take them, you need to purchase them, and you need to consume them. And so accountability partners help with all of those things. So I want to talk about a little bit, how do you go silver? What are some steps you guys can take that you don't necessarily have to go out and build a huge business if you don't want to, but you're good. Like I did with my friends and my mom and my relatives, I talked to them and I just shared with them what was going on with me, what I'd seen on these products, what I'd researched, and why I joined. And I just talked to them and asked them if they would do it with me. And you know what? They trusted me and they thought, you know what? If it's good enough for Sarah, it's good enough for me, and I'm going to go ahead and try it. And so it was as simple as that, just having those conversations and offering it to them and letting them know that, you know, it'd be fun to do with you. There's some verbiage that you guys can see on the screen. Just go ahead and screenshot it, and you guys can use that verbiage as well. But another thing that you can do is make a post on social media. And I know that this can be super, super scary, but you guys, it doesn't have to be. And you don't even have to say that you're selling on Facebook. You can simply give your sponsor that signed you up a shout out on Facebook, and that is a very super non-committal way. All you can do is say, say I signed you up. All you can do is make a post on Facebook and say something along the lines of, hey, I just want to give a shout out to Sarah Taylor. I'm so excited. She got me set up on these Plexus products, and I cannot wait to see what my results are going to be. And that's all, or leave it at that. Or you can add in what my results are. Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Sarah Taylor. She got me set up on some Plexus products. I've watched her have some crazy success with weight loss and her mood issues, and I can't wait to see what it's going to do in my life. Something as easy as that, or what it says on the screen. I'm so excited. I just got started on some new products that I've seen Sarah Taylor have massive success with. I have some big goals for my wellness and weight. I would love to have a few accountability partners do this with me. The program is super simple and easy to stick to. Let me know if I can get you more info. Something like that. You guys, I love personal stories. So beyond those shout out posts, beyond the post on the screen, if you are somebody that has been trying these products and using these products, share your own story, even if it's not big. No win is too small. If you are having more energy, there are people out there with more that are wanting more energy. If you're sleeping better, there is somebody struggling every single night with insomnia. If you are simply here because you're like, I recognize that this is a massive financial opportunity for me, share that. Do you guys know that more people go to bed stressed out about money? I was one of those people than anything else, right? You guys, there are so many people in debt. And so talking about the money aspect is a huge, massive help. You might be the person, you might be the change in somebody else's life. I know I have been the change in a lot of people's lives from a financial perspective, and you guys never want to discount that. So if that is why you're here, that is okay to share. If the products are why you're here and you're seeing success in any aspect, I remember one of the biggest posts I ever made was about Gavin snoring. He had started the products and he wasn't snoring anymore. Y'all, that was life-changing for us as a married couple. And you wouldn't believe how many women reached out to me and were like, okay, I'm buying the products. Tell me which products he's on. I'm making my husband take these. It's little things like that. And, just helping them get started, get healthy, and, it's little wins. They want to see your journey. They want to see your journey unfold because it's so much more believable when you share every aspect of your journey and kind of use Facebook as a journal to share, as opposed to one day being like, hey guys, I've been taking these products for 2 years and I'm down 60 pounds. They're like, oh, what? Are you sure? Like, is that really what you did to lose the weight? It's not as believable as when you're sharing right away. So I love the biggest success I always see people have is when they start sharing before their products even come. When they make that first post, because it holds them accountable for taking the products, because they've already announced that they're taking the products, and it holds them accountable for sticking with their goals and their program. You guys, public accountability is a big factor in success. So keep that in the back of your mind as well. So one thing too with the social, and I kind of covered this on the last slide, is that you want to make this personal. You want to talk to people like you're talking to other human beings. You want to talk to your friends on Facebook, whether it's a post or whether it's over the phone or in Messenger or whatever it is. You want to tell them why you're doing this. What is this all about for you? Is this about a health journey? Is this about you've got to get healthy for your kids? Is this about financial future, a plan B? Is this about something that you're struggling with, depression, your blood sugars, whatever that looks like for you? Why? Like, why did you click, yes, I want to start these products? What did you see in these products that said, I'm going to take a chance on this, and I'm going to take a chance on myself and do this? Share that with them. That connects it, and that they're going to connect to that. They're going to connect to you, and they might want to try it with you as well. What hope do you have for the future? So we always talk about before and afters, right? It should be before and during, because we're not ever done. Like, we don't reach it and just stop, right? So you want to talk about, no matter where you're at in your journey, if you've been here for 5 years or if you just started yesterday, you want to talk about what you're hoping to get out of this. What is your goal with this over the long term, you know? And that's going to evolve over the course of time. Why are you sharing with them in particular? What are you hoping for them to get out of this? And, you know, what are you hoping to see within their life? And why do you think that they would love this? Like, what speaks to them through you, you know? And like I said, be the connection, be the helper for them. They are going to connect with your personal story. And then lastly, invite them to hear our stories. We have a testimony page that I have linked up on the team page. It's called Happier, Healthier Team Taylor Testimonies. And you guys, there's tons of testimonies in there. Or on Sunday, we are going live right on my personal page, and we're hosting an event, and there's going to be 3 of us. And all we're going to do is share our experience with Plexus. That's it. It's not going to be a big presentation with a PowerPoint or anything. It's just going to be authentic stories of hope and success and relief, honestly. So, and life change. So invite them to hear our stories Sunday night at 8 o'clock if they want to know what this is truly all about. All right. So, whoops. That's, I think, part of a different PowerPoint slide, so sorry. So that's as far as, let me see. No, it's not. Sorry, guys. Let me start that back up. I'm a mess today. So the videos that you guys can share to help people understand that send, share, invite system that we have within Plexus. So once you've made the post, once you're talking to them, once you have, you know, invited them in to talk about Plexus, and you want to find out, and you want to send them something, some sort of video or third-party tool, you guys can log into your virtual office and go under the training section, and they are in the resource section back underneath training and then resources. You'll be able to find your videos there, or on the Plexus YouTube channel. If you go to the Plexus YouTube channel, you're going to find the different playlists, and then you're going to click on the Plexus sharing system you guys can see here, and then you're going to have everything like that, the products, the opportunity. I love these first 2 videos so much. Such a great way to kind of introduce people to Plexus and who we are. If you also Google, or not Google, I guess search on YouTube, Stories of Hope, or on Facebook, Stories of Hope, Plexus Stories of Hope, you're going to find a video series of testimonies as well that are absolutely incredible. Kristen Abart's husband, Jarrett, is a filmmaker, and he shot them. So he's got great editing skills. They look very, very professional, but they're real. They're not actors. They're real stories from people on their team. So those are great ones I love to use as well. And then if you guys decide to take it a step further, the income potential beyond just silver is absolutely incredible. If you have just your people go silver as well and get their products paid for, your business is going to exponentially increase. And that's what I always talk about. This has unlimited income potential for you guys, and it really could be the thing that could change everything for you financially. I know it was for us. When we started, we were over $60,000 in debt, which was incredible for us in such a difficult situation. And we were able to chip away at that, get rid of all the debt, get out of that whole debt cycle that is super scary that a lot of people deal with. And at the time that I signed up, $100 was a really, really big deal for me. So I definitely took a chance on it, and it paid off big time. And it's been so fulfilling, though, to help other people. It's not just about selling products and jewelry and something like that. We are selling things to people because they are helping them, and they're giving them a better quality of life. So that's always something I love to share as well. So you guys, I hope this helped. I'll jump on and answer any questions that you guys asked during this, but I hope that this helps kind of explain what we're talking about when we say silver, how you can get started in sharing, and what steps you need to take to get your products covered. All right, bye guys. I'll see you later.